You're wasting hours studying. But why can't you remember what you just read? Why do some students study less yet score higher? And why do Japanese students, despite studying some of the hardest subjects in the world, remember everything so effortlessly? Is it just intelligence, or do they follow a hidden system that no one is telling you about? Let's face it, our education system is broken. They tell you to study hard, but no one teaches you how to study. No one tells you how to train your brain to retain information like a supercomputer. But what if I told you that Japanese students use a completely different method, a method so powerful that it can make average students outperform toppers? Japan is home to some of the most disciplined and intelligent students on the planet. But it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Unlike the rest of the world, they don't rely on boring repetition or last-minute cramming. Instead, they use ancient memory techniques, psychological triggers, and brain hacks that make studying feel effortless. Imagine being able to recall formulas, dates, and concepts instantly, without struggling. Think about this. When was the last time you memorized something and never forgot it? Rare, right? But what if I told you that memory isn't about intelligence, it's about technique? There's a reason why some people can remember entire books, languages, or even thousands of numbers, while others struggle to remember a single paragraph. And the secret? It's not talent, it's a system. Now ask yourself, how many times have you studied for hours, only to forget everything the next day? How many times have you promised yourself, this time, I'll study better, but ended up repeating the same cycle, reading, forgetting, panicking, and cramming? If this sounds familiar, you've been lied to. Because studying harder is not the answer. Studying smarter is. Think about the students who study for less time, but score higher. Are they just lucky? Number. They're using methods that give them an unfair advantage. And today, I'm about to expose those methods. 7 Japanese study secrets that will rewire your brain to absorb, retain, and recall information effortlessly. These aren't just tips. They're proven psychological techniques backed by science, used by some of the brightest minds in the world. But before we dive in, here's the catch. These techniques aren't for everyone. Most students will continue to waste time, make excuses, and rely on outdated study methods that don't work. But if you're someone who's ready to break free from average, someone who actually wants to dominate their exams, retain information like a genius, and leave others wondering how you did it, then keep watching. Because what I'm about to share could change your academic life forever. Let's get started with Japanese study secret number 1, the bullet train focus technique. This one study hack alone can 10x your concentration. In Japan, the Shinkansen bullet train is famous for being fast, efficient, and unstoppable. This study technique is inspired by that same principle: intense, distraction-free, uninterrupted focus. Why most students struggle to focus? Most students study in random, unstructured ways. They check their phone, listen to music, take frequent breaks, and get easily distracted. This breaks their brain's deep focus state, forcing them to restart their concentration repeatedly. How the bullet train focus works. Japanese students follow a no-distraction study rule for short bursts of time, similar to a bullet train running at full speed without stopping. Here's how you can apply it. 1. Set a fixed time block. Choose 45 to 90 minutes where you will study like a bullet train. No stopping, no distractions, no interruptions. 2. Prepare everything before you start. Have your books, notes, water, and anything else ready so you don't waste time looking for things. 3. Turn off all notifications. No phone, no social media, no background TV, only deep study mode. 4. Use a timer to stay accountable. Start a 45-minute timer and challenge yourself to maintain full focus without distractions. 5. Take a 10-minute recharge break. Just like a bullet train stops at a station to refuel, Take a break after intense focus to relax. Why this works? This method forces your brain into deep focus mode and improves cognitive endurance over time. Your brain adapts to these high-intensity study sessions, allowing you to retain more information in less time. 2. The KaiZen Method. Continuous, small improvements. KaiZen is a famous Japanese philosophy of continuous improvement. Instead of studying in random bursts or last-minute cramming, Japanese students make small daily improvements that compound over time. Why most students fail to improve. Most students try to study everything at once, get overwhelmed, and then give up. They look for overnight success instead of gradual mastery. How the KaiZen method works, Japanese students focus on small, consistent improvements daily instead of trying to master everything instantly. Here's how to apply it. 1. Set a daily micro-goal. Instead of saying, "I'll study for 5 hours today," say, "I'll learn one new topic deeply today." 2. Improve just 1% every day. Even small improvements add up to massive progress over weeks and months. 3. Track your progress. Keep a KaiZen journal where you write what you learned daily. 4. Fix weak areas before moving forward. Japanese students focus on mastering one topic completely before jumping to the next. 5. Celebrate small wins. Instead of waiting for a big achievement, recognize small victories, like mastering a difficult formula or solving a tough problem. Why this works? The KaiZen approach prevents burnout and makes consistent learning easy. Your brain adapts to constant learning, making studying feel natural instead of overwhelming. 3. Active recall. The samurai memory technique. In ancient Japan, samurai warriors trained their minds as much as their bodies. They used mental recall exercises to sharpen their memory, focus, and reaction speed. Today, Japanese students use a similar method called active recall to store information permanently. Why most students forget everything? Most students read textbooks passively, hoping their brain will absorb information. But reading alone doesn't help retention. How active recall works. Active recall forces your brain to retrieve information repeatedly, strengthening memory pathways. Here's how you can use it. 1. Read a topic once. Understand it without taking notes. 2. Close the book and try recalling key points. Without looking, write down what you remember. 3. Check and correct yourself. Open the book and compare your recall to the original text. 4. Repeat after a few hours. The more you recall actively, the deeper your brain stores the information. 5. Use flashcards or a self-test system. Instead of rereading, quiz yourself repeatedly. Why this works? Each time you force your brain to retrieve information, it strengthens memory connections, making recall effortless in exams. 4. The Feynman technique, teach to remember. This method, popular among Japanese students, is inspired by Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman. It follows a simple rule. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it. Why most students struggle to retain concepts. Many students memorize without understanding, leading to weak recall and confusion. How the Feynman technique works. Japanese students use this method to ensure deep understanding by explaining concepts in simple terms. 1. Choose a topic. Japanese students follow KaiZen, the art of small, daily improvements. Instead of drastic changes, they get slightly better every day. How it works. 1. Set a mini goal daily. Even 5 minutes extra counts. 2. Track your progress. Use a journal or habit tracker. 3. Review and improve. What worked? What can be better? 4. Never skip 2 days. If you miss 1 day, get back on track. 5. Celebrate small wins. Every tiny step keeps you motivated. Why it works. Small improvements compound into massive success. It removes stress and overwhelm. Over a year, you'll be 37 times better than today. Start KaiZen today, and success will follow automatically. You've just learned 7 powerful Japanese study secrets, but knowledge is useless without action. So, here's my challenge for you. Pick one technique and start using it today. Will you try Pomodoro Samurai Focus or commit to KaiZen for steady improvement? Comment below which one you'll apply first. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful study hacks. Your journey to becoming a topper starts now.